Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like it's Christmas in May. So what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Now, I do want to apologize for my hair. I do look like shit right now. But today we're actually working on the one and only Kawasaki. So what we are going to be doing today is definitely be taking off this seat. Now this seat will be getting redone. As you can see, the sun has taken its toll and beaten this pretty up bad. But we are working on today is on this. That is on there for a reason, and one reason only: to protect the tank from the inside, from not letting any water get in. Unfortunately, fuel was left on this tank and sat over time, and eventually the worst thing could happened, and we developed rust. So what we will be doing today is using a rust remover that supposedly is supposed to be acid free to clean this bad boy up. Let's take it off. I've actually seen some really good reviews on it, but I want to give you guys a quick look at the tank. It already has been removed. Let me see if I can turn it around without damaging it. You can hear all that rust in there. Give you guys some light. And as you can see, it's pretty rusted in there. Hopefully with this rust remover we can get that all taken care of. This right here is actually the fuel pump that was removed. You can see it's in real bad condition. But what we're gonna definitely do is we're gonna put this back in there. We're gonna tighten up those bolts, and we're gonna leave that metal rescue inside the tank for 24 hours. That's one of the recommended times for rust that's really aggressive in the condition that this one's in, and hopefully that takes care of the tank. All right, guys, so we're out here with the Kawasaki now. I do need to set up the little tent that I have, just so we don't work out in the sun. Now the actual fuel tank for this bad girl is actually still derusting. I let it sit with the fuel in the system, and pretty much the whole tank got rusted. And right now we're using a metal rescue. We're using this product called Metal Rescue that we're gonna use to remove the rust. That way we can slap the tank back on and see if our bike will start again. I did have this tail light, which I'm gonna try to see if it's still working. It's an LED light. It actually has integrated blinkers on it, but I did order a bracket that's gonna go down here where I'm gonna be putting my new plates. I'm gonna be relocating the plates down here along with the light. So that's exactly what we're gonna be working on right now while the tank continues to get derusted. But we have finally some of the new items that are gonna be coming on. This exhaust tip that we're gonna be replacing. That one right there. And then this is gonna be our new license plate bracket. The turn signals are actually gonna be bolting on right there. This is our light for our license plate, and these are our new turn signals. Let's see how all of this ends up looking. We tested out this tail light, and seems to actually be broken aside from the actual plastic tab being broken. Took off all the plastic electrical tape, and yeah, this thing's pretty much toast. It's no good. But we were able to connect our battery, and according to the service manual, You have 3 connections right here. This is actually the black connector, which is gonna have your black and yellow and the green wire. That's actually gonna be for your left side blinker. And this other connector right here with the actual gray and black and yellow light, it's gonna have this gray tab. This is actually gonna be for your right blinker. And that connector right there, these are actually gonna connect to your brake light and to your license plate light. Now, the brake light and the plate light, they're both gonna connect to this red and black and yellow wire. Now, this blue wire, as you can see right here, we've already tested it out. This blue wire is by itself. When I connected it to this green wire, which this is probably like an accessory wire or a dimmer wire, we're gonna still troubleshoot this, but when we connected these 2 wires together, this wire would make our license plate light flicker. And that only means one thing. That means that pretty much that wire connects to our brake light, because as you can see right there, our license plate light is on, but as soon as I make connection with these 2, that starts to happen. As soon as I get it off, it's perfectly fine. Now, to test out our blinkers, I'm just gonna go ahead and activate it right there. We have the left side blinking, switching it to the right side blinking. Since we are going to be pending our brake light, given that we weren't able to salvage that other one, I wanted to shrink wrap these and those, and I wanted to connect them and tuck them in real nice. But since I don't have the brake light, I have to wait for the brake light to get here, because I'm going to be running the brake light from here into the bottom of the cowl. I'm going to be labeling the wires and what they connect with. That way, as soon as we get our brake light, we're able to know exactly what to connect to what. Labeling your wire harness, right? Something like that. It'll make your life a lot easier when it comes to reassembling everything that you need to reassemble, and so you know exactly where each wire is meant to go. Okay guys, so I figured out actually why my brake light was blinking like that. And every time I connected this wire right here, I constantly kept getting that blinking light. Now, I pretty much figured it out. So on the service manual, when you connect your tail light and your license plate light, they actually connect to 2 black and red wires. As you can see, we have 2 black and red wires right here that are pretty much running to this wire right here, which is completely closed off, and the one we just labeled. So this is actually going to be your brake light, hence the reason why you have that blue light wire right there. That's actually for the LED blinking. So whenever you actually press on your brakes, it's going to actually make your brake lights a lot brighter. And this right here is actually the wire that connects to our brake light license plate. So we're gonna go ahead and label this, test it out when we come back and press our brake light in, and see if we can get everything to work perfectly fine in the way it's supposed to be working.